me, Josh Hunter. I'm here on the planet Earth. Just trying to clear something up here. As you know, I've been on the streets for about 8 years. 7 years, eight 8 years. And I've had a lot of conversations, a lot of speaking. Sometimes short conversations for a minute, 2 minutes, and sometimes for hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 24 hours. Sometimes people think that sometimes people when they look back to something that happened or something that was recorded, they say, oh, this thing predicted that this would happen. I'll see that a lot on I'll say like, oh, how the Simpsons predicted that this would happen. The television show, The Simpsons. And how this show predicted that this would happen, and this book predicted. The thing is, there's so much material, so much art being made constantly. I don't know if any of these actually predicted what would happen. I mean, if it were a prediction, I think the source material would have a lot of predictions. It wouldn't just have one. If it were actually predicting, and it weren't just like the simple fact of, the saturation. There's so many things so many scenarios being depicted in art, television, movies, music. You couldn't help but predict something. Anyway, I would like to clear something up, though, because as you know, I've been promoting my celebrity marriage for quite some time now. And there was one gentleman in particular. I told him that, and this is the reason why I bring this up, because I don't know, I don't know, I don't know how much he remembered of what I said, because I say a lot of things. And anyway, I told him that when I did get married, when I got my celebrity marriage, that I'd help him out. I'd give him $5,000. So I just want to make sure that, So anyway, sir, Mr. Steele, if you're watching this, I want to let you know that Mr. Steele, I want to let you know that obviously, I don't know where you are, what you're up to, but if I will see if I can arrange, because by my count, it looks like the marriage is on. It looks like it's happening. So we all got to be prepared. All right, I'm not much for surprises. We should not be like suddenly, oh, what do you mean I'm getting married? No, it's happening. So I want to make sure that everyone's, all of your ducks in a row, everything all lined up. I want to say to Mr. Steele, all right, if I can find a polite and a discreet way to get you your $5,000 or whatever is the appropriate amount of money, I will I will do so. I don't know if I'll do so directly, but I'll see what I can do. Secondly, also, see, here's the thing. Because I've been, so obviously, we've been following this quarantine thing, and I say a lot of things. And this is another reason why I want to make sure that this guy gets his money, is because I told this guy one day I don't remember what had happened, but obviously, being on the streets, you can't be in a great mood all the time. And while I've done my utmost to be reasonable, logical, to exist with great affinity towards reality, sometimes I do say some wacky things. And so anyway, I don't remember, something had happened, and as I was passing by, sometimes, like I said, I get into this very suspicious state, and I was very like suspicious of everyone. I was walking by him. I said, you know what dash it. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? Because whenever I get like particularly upset, like I don't know how to fight, so I make people think that I'm like some type of undercover person or something. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do to all you guys? I'm gonna put you all in prison. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, you guys don't get it. You really don't understand what's going on here. And now you get, all right. So I'm going to start the process of trying to put you all in prison. And I said this to this guy. I don't know if he remembers it, but on the off chance, I want to get ahead of this thing before it gets out of hand. Damage control. Because I mean, being a celebrity is not going to be some easy. Well, it's going to be easy for me because the only reason why being a celebrity would be difficult is if you believe there is even one person that you should trust. If you keep wondering, oh, should I trust this person? If you know that you're basically in a den of rattlesnakes, then it's very simple. You just treat everyone like they're a snake, and then you won't ever get. No one's gonna, no one's going to needlessly fuck you over or do all those things that are associated with being a successful, popular person. I hope that this is not heard with the tone of cynicism. I'm not a cynic. I just know that if all these people, my personality is not changed. I mean, I've got a couple more $10 words, but I'm pretty much the same person I've always been. And so, when I become a celebrity, obviously people are going to treat me a little different. And the fact that, now that I have a little bit of money and now that I brush my teeth, take showers, somehow that makes me like more like worthy of what? Even all those things do is just make it easier to lie to me. So, that's one of the reasons why I remain so fucking filthy, because I don't want to make it easy for you to lie to me. That's why I don't take showers, I don't clean up. If you're gonna come around me and say, oh hey, I'm your buddy, I'm your pal, I'm on your side, you better be able to prove it, pal. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to like I said, I'm not, just because I'm suspicious doesn't mean I'm hateful, I'm not like, even if it turns out that, yeah, I'm in like a world full of like snakes, I guess I'll just be the one dude amidst very many snakes. That's fine. I'm not gonna hate people because they're snakes. They're snakes. That's all they can do. That's what's. I will just make sure that I understand their nature and do not allow their, snake-like. Okay, then what if I'm a snake? Because what does that mean? I've been really trying to figure this out because I didn't. Because one time I was in this bathroom in Venice Beach, and I saw written on the wall. Someone had written on the wall, "Walls have ears, snakes have eyes."
How you doing?
Good morning.
Smoke, by chance?
Didn't you just ask me this?
Oh, a little while ago?
About 15 minutes, maybe an hour ago, 2 hours ago?
Yeah, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
You don't smoke?
I didn't have one then. How could I have gotten a cigarette since
you went
then?
to the store, man.
Have you ever seen me with a cigarette? Have you ever seen me with a cigarette? Stop asking me for cigarettes, please.
I won't ask you for a cigarette again. Please don't shave your beard.
You see what I'm dealing with here? Okay. There's definitely going to be something that happens, and then you're going to see why you should never ask me for a cigarette. It's going to be made very, very plain, I don't know if it'll scare you, but you are in no way going to doubt that you should not ask me for a cigarette. Like, I'm serious. Like, all they do is kill. You understand? All a cigarette does is kill. It is a killing device. It is a killing mechanism. Slowly, yes, but it's just a killing device. So when you ask me for this, you're asking me to kill a part of your life. And I don't I mean, this guy he literally just asked me for cigarettes. Just did. Like, it's not, what am I, like, it's like 5 in the morning, maybe 6 in the morning. No stores are open, even if they were. I don't have any money. I make less than $1,000 a year. Alright, and when I say make, I don't mean like panhandle. I just happen to get money sometimes, but it's always less than $1,000. For the past 7 years, I have made less than $10,000. Much less than $10,000. I mean, there's some years where I made even less than $500 in the entire year of this, homelessness or whatever. Fuck, now I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Alright, so anyway, I don't mind that people are snakes. I don't mind being the only, person amidst a large group of snakes. I just... if I have to, write out certain types of behavior, a la, what do you call it, similar, yeah, whatever. Okay. So anyway, I want to make sure that everyone is fully prepared to experience the married Josh Hunter. I know everyone is pretty aware of what it's like when I'm like a single guy, and you might also be saying, well, Josh, shouldn't you you've never even had a girlfriend. Should you just be jumping into this celebrity marriage? I mean, shouldn't you, play the field and try and figure out... Look, pal, I'm 0 for 30, okay? I mean, I don't have a single, I have spent plenty of time, around females. I mean, I'm not physically intimate or nothing, but I mean, I got the idea. I know everything that I need to know, and there isn't even possibly even the slightest chance that there's something that I don't know about being in a relationship with someone and being married. I already know everything I need to know about being married. So, especially because I've never had a girlfriend, that makes me the expert in marriage. Boy. Alright, so, people are still annoying as they've always been, and I would like for people to be cool like they were in the 90s. People were much less annoying in the 90s and the early 2000s, and then they got scared, and people who are scared are kind of annoying. I understand, it's like people are afraid of dying, yet they are still buying cigarettes. Like, it's actual crazy. It's insanity. So I'm going to try and help you guys out. Not excessively, but if possible, I'll see if I can, shut this tobacco industry down. And, we'll abolish cigarettes. I don't know, abolish, we'll just make it very difficult. And, because I'm sick of this shit. And I'm upset enough to where if I could wipe out and demolish and abolish all cigarettes from the planet, I would. That's how, I wouldn't call it upset, but you guys shouldn't have asked me for cigarettes. You should have let it alone. You should have figured it out. Alright. Thanks for watching.